Yeah guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and the Homegrown project. This episode is going to be the, I can't remember, but we're going to show you anyway. So let's quickly jump into it because I've got quite a few games to recap. So let's jump straight into this, guys. Right, if we go into the, whatever it's called, the schedule. My brain's literally gone here that stuff this. Right, since the last episode we played Chelsea and Real Vallecano. We had quite a few games, so we'll quickly run through them. We start with Real Union, beating them 5-0 in the Copa del Rey. Good performance. They play in the division below us, so I was expecting a win anyway. So quite happy there. We moved on to Malaga, beat them 2-0. Very good performance here. A very good game. Dominated it. Didn't have much issue at all. We then moved on to the last game in the Champions League group stage, where we played Steaua Bucharest, beat them 5-0. So that means we finished, as you can see, we got Celtic in the first knockout round. We finished, we're Group B, I think, yes, second. Whereas Dortmund hammered Chelsea on the last game, 2-1. Not really hammered, but it is what it is. We got seconds, that's all we wanted, get through to the next round, so quite pleasing there. We then went and lost 1-0 to Levante. At this point, we just got guarded constantly in this one. We just couldn't get going, couldn't find a breakthrough, and it was a very dull game, really. After them, we moved on to the second leg of the Copa del Rey, beating them 2-0. They conceded an own goal, which gave us the win. They scored later on, I think it was 83rd minute. They're trying to mount a comeback, but wasn't really giving them a lot of time to do it. But we got the win. We completely dominated the game compared to what they had, so I'm quite pleased with that one. After them, we hammered Athletic Bilbao 5-1. Very, very good performance on the lads. Hernandez with 2 penalties. Two penalties. Yes, that's a normal goal, that one. But very even game. We probably shouldn't have deserved to win by 5, but their defence was a little bit atrocious at times. So we took the win. Couldn't really argue it to how well we played. They had a friendly, so that means nothing. We then played the first game in January against Granada, beat them 3-0. Again, another good performance. They missed a penalty, so that sort of gave us impetus after we were 1-0 up already. They were going to pull it back, but we saved it, and we were able to push on, got another goal right on the stroke of half time, and more or less sort of went, no, you're not coming back into this now. Again, ran out rest of the game as winners. After Granada, we played Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey 5th round. That's a lot of words to say in one big go. Beat them 2-1. I was absolutely delighted with this. We started off well. We took the lead in the 13th minute. We took a second goal 16th minute. A little bit disappointed to concede a penalty. I can't remember who. It must have been Charles, because he's on 6.2, so it must have been him conceded the penalty. Odegaard converted. Fair play. They got one back, and it wasn't the greatest performance in terms of defence, but we got the win. That's all I sort of wanted. As long as we're taking points or doing well against the big teams, even if it's in the cup, I just want to prove that we're doing well. We then played Barcelona, didn't beat them. We drew with them 2-2. Then we started off, they went 1-0 up within 5 minutes. I thought, okay, this is going to be a long game. We then pulled it back right after half time. Then they went back in the lead, and then we pulled it back in the 80th minute. As you see as well, we missed the penalty in the 8th minute to pull it back really early on and give us more time to try and win it. But a draw against Barcelona, one of the best teams in the game, got a lot of very good players, not really going to argue. Very, very good performance there. But we then played Real Madrid in the reverse leg of the Copa del Rey. We lost 2-0. Didn't we feel we deserved to lose 2-0? We had some really good chances to pull it back, and we just couldn't beat Arbery, who is an excellent French goalkeeper. 39 caps at 23. He's amazing. I can't have him because he's French, quite simply. But they got a Spanish striker who's world class. So, yeah, he put us to the sword and really caused us some issues. Jedson Fernandez. Oh, he's Portuguese. Okay. But again, we played okay. Didn't play brilliantly, but I didn't feel we deserved to lose 2-0. Felt maybe 1-0 would have been better off, but it is what it is. Can't do a lot about that. We then moved on to Real Sociedad and drew 1-1 with them. Sergio getting the goal there. They pulled it back with a penalty. They were disappointed. We've conceded a few penalties in the last few games, but you can't really do a lot about that. How do you stop conceding a penalty other than not tackling someone? That's like, right, okay. So a little bit disappointed there. After that, it was sort of a very even game after the 2 goals, and not a lot happened after that. Which brings us on to Real Betis, beat them 3-1. So quite pleased to get the result here. We absolutely ran out massively here. We probably could have about 6 in this one, the chances we were creating, but the keeper kept them in most of it. Onua got a goal, Hernandez, Castillo got a goal, so some good goals. Again, another penalty that we conceded from. But then we move on to Real Madrid in the league. We lost 3-2, so a little bit disappointed. They went 2-0 up, well 3-0 up in the first half, and it was quite a bad first half for us. We could have been 6-7 down. We just did not turn up to the first half at all. We came out in the second half and actually did really well to come back. We got 2 goals back, so we put up some sort of fight back. So we've got character. We just need to improve in the first half, really. If we can do that, we probably would have stood a chance to actually get a point off them. So not too bad, but disappointing to how we went down. But we then played Seville, and they got a goal in the 17th minute. Then they sat back and defended really well. His was an absolute cracking goal. I can't remember how it went in. Like that. I thought somebody volleyed it or something, but no, that was a goal in the last game where we actually live commed it. So yeah, but again, not too bad. We're not doing brilliantly the last few games. Sort of had a little bit of a run of not the best streak. So we're going to do the game against Valencia and Celtic. So we'll jump straight to them. So quickly look at the league first, though, because I'm going to forget to show you this otherwise. Because we currently sit in 4th and 48 points. We're 10 points ahead of 5th, so got a little bit of leeway there, but we're 3 points behind Atletico, and we're sort of drifting off the top now. We're sort of after these little bit of run of 4 or 5 games and not picking up the wins. We're sort of dropping down the table a little bit. Hopefully we can pull back up and get in the top 3. Quite like to beat at least Atletico back into the top 3, so we'll see how that goes. Hernandez, 18 goals in the season so far, 7.46. Sands with assists. Quite well. Hurst is on yellow cards and 9. Wow. Player of the match is Hernandez. Who's this Juan Luis? Spanish 21 on loan from Milan. Looks decent. And Sanchez at Real Madrid. And because we've had January, we've had some transfers go in. So firstly, we'll start with this guy, Angel Pastor. Centre back, 24. Not been capped for there, but to be honest, looks pretty decent. Got him on free transfer, not paid a penny. Solid, physically, mentally solid. Technically, tackling, marking, heading is solid. And because we play 3 at the back, he's going to slot right in the middle. And what is he playing at the minute? He's playing Galatasaray, so he's doing 6.8 in the league, so he's not doing too bad there. I think I was looking to sign him a couple of seasons ago, but he went to Ajax on loan. Yes, he was the player I was looking at signing. But he's come from Atletico B, a very good youth setup, so should be a good player, I hope, when he comes in. Right, in terms of actual money we spent, we bought in Noel Atton. Defensive midfielder, 18. He's wanted by Udinese. Tireless defensive mid. For 18, he looks bloody solid. He looks amazing for 18. His marking is good, tackling is good, penalty taking is apparently good. Teamwork, work rate. He's quick. He's got good balance. He's natural fitness. He's got stamina. He's got good decisions. His determination is excellent. He looks like he's going to be an absolute beast of a player to sit in front of our defence and really cause other teams' problems and stopping them from getting near our goal. And for what did I pay? 7.5 million up to 9. I think that's a good bit of business, really. He's valued at, what's he valued at? 5, so he's gone down a little bit, but in a couple of seasons, once these sort of grow up a little bit more, I reckon he's going to be a really good player. So I've rambled on for 10 minutes. Let's get into the game before we sort of lose the will to live. We're going with this again. We're going with, I think that's pretty much going to be it. Ramirez is unhappy because he wanted to leave. Castello wanted to join a specific team as well. Hernandez wanted to go, but I told him to bugger off. Same with Matador, he wanted to go. I told them to bugger off, whoever's gaming for him. So I told quite a few teams to go away or not selling. Oh yeah, the only other player that went out was our right winger Jimenez, because his release fee was matched. So couldn't really do a lot there. He was classed as a wonder kiddie. I think he went to Leicester in the end, but I'll check after as we sort of just jump through this. Otherwise we're going to be here for 6 hours so I can try to play one game. And we don't really want that, do we? I think I'd turn the video off after 2 minutes if I saw it was just 6 hours. Unless it was a live stream video, then that's not the point. My hair's all over the place. Right. I know he's getting a couple of games because I think Sands is suspended or he's out injured. Out injured for 2 weeks, I think. So I know he's got a chance to get some first team football in the league and play alongside Hernandez. As they've got the ball up to Ramos. Good tackle by Charles into Sergio. Into Ramirez. Lovely little pass. Don't do anything daft. Fine. Pass it. I didn't mean to Musa, but that'll do. Saying this is a derby, I sort of don't want to do anything stupid and lose it. I'd quite like to get the win against Valencia, but I don't quite know what's going on at the moment. We're not really having good chances of sort of moving the ball away. They're sort of closing us down really, really quickly. And our front three are just not really gelling at the minute. As Hurst is probably going to pick up a yellow card. Yes, he has. That's normal. Right. And that will tell our forwards not happy. Time midfield, we're disappointed. Basically, we just need to sort of pick up the moral a little bit because everything's sort of dropped since the last few games. We need to pick up a good couple of little wins. Even if they're scrappy 1-0 wins, I'm not fussed as long as they're a win. As we aren't really getting rid of the ball. As Vasquez hits the post. I thought he was offside when that ball came in, but apparently not. Sergio's not, that cam roll is not really playing quite how I want it at the minute. And I've changed it up. Right, let's go to advanced tactics. Let's change it back to the attacking mid and support because it's not working on attack. So we'll bring in Manu anyway because Sergio's not having a good game. And I think I'm just going to do that for the minute. Adding on for Hurst. I don't really want him to get sent off. Hit play would be a good start as well. Don't really need to. As we got a corner, can we get a good chance? No, it's dropped out to Pascal and to Ramirez. Inside Hernandez, he scored. Lovely finish. There's a line of 4 players in front. That's his 30th goal of the season. And we're in February. He's a cracking player. I think we had an offer of 40 million up front from, I think it's Man United that offered it. And I told him no, his release fee is 150 something, so it's like, unless that's met, he's not going anywhere. And he's just so good, and we'd be so different without him. And that's the reason why we're doing so well in terms of league. His scoring is just keeping us going in terms of where we're picking up results. Ramirez into Charles. Oh, Ramos is onside. Come on, get back. Don't let him do anything daft. Good tackle, Matador. Up to Noah. Let's drop to Ramirez. That's fine. You've got 3 men ahead of him. Into Manu. Hernandez can find a good ball into Noah. He can. Can he score? He does. He's put us 2-0 up. That should kill the game. And what a counter to a counter. Effectively. They tried counting our corner, and we came back and countered their counter attack. Lovely takedown by Onua, and then slots it home on the floor to give us a 2-0 lead. As we're coming forward again, Anton into Matador. So back to Portilla, that's fine, I'll deal with that. Into Doran, into Castellio. Right, lovely passing. Up to Onua. What a ball that was, and it's saved. That could have been 3 and Onua's second goal, but lovely save by the keeper to keep it out. And it's going to end 2-0, but look at this. I don't think anything else is going to happen. Because it's probably going to just drift into full time now. Castello wipes him out, but it's finished 2-0. Good performance by the lads to get that result. First half was a bit boring, but that puts us onto 51 points. They got a game. We always seem to play the game first. I don't quite know why. 20 league. I'm not fussed about that. So I'll jump to the next game, which is against Celtic, and we'll see you in just a minute, guys. Right, we're back for the second game, guys, and we're more or less just going to jump straight into it. We are favourites to win the game, apparently. So we'll see how we get on. Don't take it out of anything. They've got quite a random team. Leo, Splendor Hoffer, Cardoso, Martins Indy, Jordan Lukaku. I'm assuming he's is he not related to Romelu? Aaron Ramsey. Right, they got some really random players. Lukic, I don't know. Harry Wilson. Right, they got a really Seamus Coleman. Andre Gray. They got some really random players not to expect at Celtic, but okay. They've done well with them, so let's jump into this and see how we can get on against them. And we're going left to right. Hopefully we can have a good performance. We get a good couple of goals. We're at home, so if we make that count, that'd be a good start, really. Sergio's got the ball, rivals it into the top corner. What a finish. And lovely strike, straight into the top corner. You can't really save those. And I don't quite know what to say about it. It's a little bit fortunate it hit the wall, but it's gone in. Right, we've got another highlight literally straight away as well. Into Hernandez. Bursting forward, got tons of space, shooting distance, but saved by Lille. And not really a lot going on with that. That can't be just a highlight. Apparently that is just a highlight. Apparently that was a good chance. But what FM says is a good chance and what is a good chance is slightly a bit hit and miss at times. As we're sort of drifting through the clock and not really happening. I don't quite know what to do because I quite like to see something, but I don't want to change anything up too early as it headed around. We don't really go to the ball. It's dropped into Paloshkai and it's just hitting first shot they've had on target and they've scored from it. And it just pinball. We just couldn't get the ball. Like we've got 4 men there. He slides through, doesn't do it. It's hit the defender, drop back to their man, and then just drops to their man's foot. So got an away goal. That's not gonna help. We need to make this count and actually get a couple more. We had 17 shots in the first half, and it's 1-0 or 1-1. Ramirez is bursting forward into Sergio. Hernandez broken in behind. Oh, he's missed the target. I was expecting that to hit the back of the net. And we should be probably 2-0 up there. We'll just tell them we're disappointed. Not happy with what they're doing up top. We should be a couple of goals further on by now. We're absolutely battering them in terms of the stats. But stats mean nothing, goals do. They've had the one chance, they've taken it. And we're going to have to hope we can either get a goal and sort of give us the lead, or we have a good second leg, as we're just playing the ball around, which we don't really want to do, saying Ramirez is the last one back into Castellio, who's subject to a transfer bid at the minute by the Chinese team Everglade. I can't remember their first name. Nua. Where's he going? Into Hurst, into Duran, Sergio, Castellio, Hurst. Press forward, shoots, saved by Lille again. And we're just not getting quality at the end of the moves, which is a little bit frustrating. So we're going to take off We're going to bring on Campos. I'll give him a run out. Let's take Hernandez off for Ismael Alvarez. See how he gets on. Hernandez just isn't having the best game, so I'll rather take him off and hope he can play better in the next leg. As they come forward, can we win this back quickly? Into Torre. Up to whatever his name is. Hurst is gonna Duran. Hurst. Into Duran. Sergio, that's fine. Into Anua. Or Noah, or however you pronounce it. I need to find a name for him. Sergio over the top for him. Shoots, he scored, he's put us 2-1 up. Lovely pass by Sergio to find him. What a pass that was. Dinks it over the top of the fence. Lovely take. And then he's just got to pick where he's going to put it. And he megs the keeper. Really? He megs the goalkeeper. And I feel we deserve to win this because the amount of chances we apparently created. And that 13 long shots is disappointing. But we get a penalty. This might save us here. Lukic is the troublemaker. Is he going to go for a second yellow? He gets a second yellow as well, so he's missing the second leg. And the crowd aren't happy, apparently. As who's stepping up to take it? Who's number 20? I don't know who number 20 is. Let's click and find out. Duran. Is he going to score it? No, he rifles down the middle and hits the bloody goalkeeper. That is not helpful, Duran. That should have been 3-1. But fair play, the keeper just standing there and going for it. But I think Duran's going to come off penalty taking quite soon because he's not doing that well at it. And he should have passed that, but oh well, we've won the game, but look at this. So that's all I wanted was a win. A little bit disappointed to concede the away goal, but hopefully that's not going to cause us too much problems in the next leg. So guys, we are going to come back and do the next leg, so I'll see you next episode for doing Celtic Deportivo La Coruña. I think we'll do those two next. So if you guys have enjoyed, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. I'll see you next episode for the next double header of Celtic Deportivo La Coruña. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you later, guys.